about that, but I hope you can still enjoy it. Ooh, wow, we're in like a fancy garage with our $53. So there's fancy cars, and says Shinra Electric Power Company behind it. Yeah, I don't know what they've been doing, but this has clearly seen better days. Clearly. There's also like a truck over there, and that's not looking super hot either. So let's start with this bike, shall we? So I think they gave us some cleaning liquid, or at least it said cleaning liquid. I don't know if that meant that like it said metal cleaning, but oh, look at that. I recently discovered you can press C and change your control, which is interesting. Like, I kind of like that. It's kind of cool, but I'm used to playing it like this way, where it's stationary in the middle of the screen. So let's crouch down a little bit and start here. As you are new to Midgar, allow me to say a few words by way of introduction. Oh, look at these little spikes. We get a quarter for every spike. It's kind of fun. I am the director of urban planning, responsible for the design of the entire city, including its heart, the Shinra building in which you are currently working. Well, that looks much better, I have to say. Much better. What about the underneath? It definitely, around the back, it's not looking good. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Should I go ahead and just get the tire down here while we're crouched down? Yep, apologies everyone. I know absolutely nothing about Final Fantasy or where we are or anything. This actually reminds me of the very first PowerWash simulator video I did, because I did it on a vehicle. There was this really dirty truck. I think it might have even been our truck that we were cleaning up before we start on our jobs. So that was fun. This dirty, dusty old truck, and you got to clean it up, and it was your first experience with, power washing, and it was a really fun introduction. wheels done, okay? Oh, this side that's a mess. That's definitely a mess. Yeah, I really enjoyed reading all your comments, and some of you were also like me, like, can't believe it's been so long since I first did the power wash videos. It definitely felt like last time I played power wash was what, just a few months ago, right? The time is flying, because I don't think I've done any, you know, here in this house, which means it would have had to be in my apartment. Whoa, that was so satisfying. So, there's a lot of satisfying games out there, but none quite compare to the experience of Power Wash Simulator, am I right? I mean, you just can't beat this. Look at that. You can't beat it. This was a completely different color when we started, wasn't it? Completely different color. Yeah, it's funny. And if I squat down, look at that, there's even more gunk to get. So many little individual pieces though. Okay, we got the second wheel good. The engine plating. I don't know anything about cars and engines. It's very neat. It's very impressive to me. It looks very complicated, but reminds me a little bit of something I do know, which is PCs. I've built a PC, so that all looked very complicated too, up until I learned what the individual pieces were and how they fit together and what they do. So I'm sure it's very similar to that, and I could learn. Our organization, run by the lauded President Shinra, is split into 5 divisions: urban planning, space and aeronautics, advanced weaponry, research and development, and I forget the last one. You know, that's great, but no offense, why are you telling me this while I'm trying? You've hired me to do a job. You've hired me to clean your vehicles or whatever. So why are you bothering me to tell me these things? You know, like, not trying to be rude, but imagine if this was you and you've been hired to do this job, and you get a text and you're like, okay, so what was that? What did my phone say? And you see it's the client, and then you're like, okay, that's great, can I get back to it? And then you get back to work, and then a few minutes later, ding, you've got another text, and it's them again, and you're like, guys, like, please just let me finish this, and then I'll get out of your hair. Looking pretty good. I think I need to maybe hop on top of it, which, I don't know, if I were the owner of this, I'd probably be like, don't stand on top of it. I don't do that. It feels like there's hardly anything left, yet I definitely keep finding more gunk. I don't know whatever technical term to use for the stuff on this, so gunk it is, everybody. The very catch-all technical term, gunk. See you in there. Oh wow, there's actually a lot. Okay. And inside the tires, got one tire, but what about second tire? Yes. Oh, this one, there's still some stuff. I know that one is still, I know that one is bad. No, for real, how are you supposed to get to some of this stuff? It's so teeny tiny, and the angles are difficult. I can't lie any more flat. Oh, this thing was quite dirty. I feel like I completely missed it. Look at that, just keep being is this in there? Maybe Echo, the tiny one. Come on. I just had lunch. I'm really full and I'm worried I'm gonna get so sleepy doing this. It's real relaxing and you kind of fall into this like hypnotic kind of pattern of just cleaning the dirt, and it's really relaxing. And you know, after I've eaten a big meal, I'm in like a food coma, so alright, well, I know I'm not done here, but it would probably be easier if we move on to the other one. I'm drinking some coffee to try to keep myself awake. You can do it, Allison. Stay awake. Alright, let's start with this one. This one looks really fun. Right? Like, you see something like this and you're like, oh yeah. Let me clean this baby, please. Let's say, shall we write ASMR? I could never have told you that this was the original color of the car. I guess you can kind of see, but what a difference, right? Look at that. Tell me that isn't super satisfying, right? Boop. Love it. Alright. I'm gonna start with this window. What I think is cool is the way they do in the game, how some textures clean easier or differently than others. Sometimes you just quick, rinse like that and it cleans things really easily, but some things like glass is a different texture. And some textures, they don't clean like as easily. See, this is the good stuff. This is where it's at. I expect either Heidegger of Public Security or Professor Hojo of Research and Development to call upon your services at some point as well. Okay, so basically I'm getting hired for a few jobs here, huh? As head of Public Security, Heidegger commands the city's military while Hojo concerns himself with pushing the boundaries of science. Okay, yeah. Ooh, shall we do like a fun down the middle one? I love to do that. Who doesn't love that? You go down the middle and you only clean like half the car and it looks really cool. Oh, I didn't even read that last text. I was so distracted by my actual job. I was distracted by the job that you paid me to do. You literally paid me for this. So how about you let me do my job, huh? Boop. Ooh. Yay. I should put together a list of like all the games that I think are most satisfying, because I have a few that are really nice. Anyone where you're doing like a fixer-upper, I love. Oh, wait, no, let's go down the back first. I kind of got a little spray there. And all the way down here. Yeah, anything where you have to fix something up is great. Goodbye to my ASMR text. That is a really nice color though, isn't it? I like this kind of sky baby blue. The lights were completely covered. Also, the license plate, which feels a little bit illegal, does it not? I mean, you have to have your license plate visible. Otherwise, you could be committing all kinds of crimes and nobody would know. Oh, look behind the license plate is 32. I asked themselves. What, you gonna tell me about these vehicles? Okay. Go ahead, I guess. The motorcycle is a hardy Daytona, highly maneuverable, and powered by our company's first V-Type TOHC engine. Great, okay. What about this car? The engine is the same as used. Oh wow, it's a small aircraft. That's quite impressive. I don't know, cool. Yeah, it's impressive. Little bits at the top that I've missed. But other than that, what do you think? We did it. Oh, no, actually, this is dirty. Oh, there's bits behind the engine, or cylinder, whatever this is. I don't know. Oh, I didn't look underneath. It's a disaster down here. It's no good. I could use like a flashlight attachment. I feel like, you know, that'd be kind of useful for some of these real grimy bits. Whenever you brush off these metal bits and underneath it's shiny and chrome. Shiny and chrome. Were you gonna tell me about the car or no? Because I was more interested in this than the motorcycle, to be perfectly honest. And you've told me nothing about this car. It's very pretty though. Oh. The wing mirror. We call them side mirrors in America, I think. It's more of a European thing to say the wing mirror. And the windscreen. What do you think? It's funny that these are blue wire. Oh. I wonder why. If I look at it at just the right angle, job well done, guys. We finished the job. But then if I turn around and look at it this angle, oh, we have our work cut out for us, right? Kind of funny. Alright, let's finish it. Let's finish this thing. Here's the license plate. SA37. Character I can't read. I have lost most knowledge of being able to read. I forget what you call it in Japanese, but Chinese basically. And it's just really hard if you're not practicing or living in a country where it's used. Like my dad has forgotten all of it pretty much, and it is his native language, so I think that always surprises people. There's a stereotype, a belief that all like Asian Americans or like older Asians, they all have like heavy accents. My dad has a very American accent, and so I think people are like surprised by this, but like the truth is that Asian Americans come in all shapes and sizes, right? And even though he was not born in America and English is not his first language, even his second language, I think, he's forgotten his mother tongue, and that just happens, you know. It's kind of wild, but it happens. This looks like a logo. Oh wow, I thought that was gonna be like a logo there, but it was like just some sort of yellow, and it's gone now. It's weird. I feel like I've made more money in this job than I did, and I cleaned a lot of the glamorous mansion. So either the girls don't have nearly as much money as we all thought they did, or maybe they just value these cars a lot more. I don't know. Right? Like I've cleaned, 1.5 vehicles pretty much. I haven't even finished that one technically. And I've already made more money. Well, okay, I've made about the same ish. I can math, I promise. Quick maths. I keep meaning to download some sort of fun like math puzzle app, or get like a book of math puzzles or something like that, because I don't know why, but lately I've been wanting to do them, which is so weird. If you had told teenage me that I actively would seek out doing like times tables and like those little math sheets, like I would have said you're crazy, and like that's not me. Someone is taking over my body and Allison is trapped because I just hated math, like a lot of teenagers, kids. But I think secretly I liked it, but it was the more cool thing to dislike it, or it was more normal and accepted to not like it, and it was easier for me to say I'm not good at it than to try hard and be good at it. That's what my dad always said, at least, and I never believed him. He's always like, you're great at math, you just don't want to believe it. And I thought, like, how can I actually be good at something that I don't like doing and don't think I'm good at? But the older I get, I think he was on to something. And now I feel like I owe him an apology, but I can't say this or I'll never hear the end of it from him. Okay, there's a bit under here that's dirty. Okay. Okay, oh yeah, this mirror, or not mirror, sorry, this headlight, kind of dirty. The car makes me think of a TV show I just started watching. This new sitcom, American Auto. I guess it's not that new, as it says a second season. I just started watching it as something light because I was going through, a difficult time in the last month, and I wanted something like really silly and simple that I wouldn't have to think about, and I could put it on and just kind of binge it, which is, I think, a good self-care kind of thing a lot of us like to do. So I put on this show because it was made by the creator of another show I really liked, Superstore, which ended a while back, and I think it's very cute. If you like a lighthearted workplace comedy, I think it is quite cute, and it's all car related, it's about people working in a car company. I like a lot of the actors. I think they're really funny, very talented, so I've been enjoying watching that, and there's been some like cameo from Superstore actors, and one of the actors is the same, and he's hilarious. So yeah, I feel like I've not been a car person, but I'm watching this show about cars, and my dad came to my house recently for his birthday. I made him one of his favorite desserts. We ate his favorite meal, or one of his favorites, and after the meal, like, he just hung out at my house while I baked him his favorite dessert, and I was like, here, let me show you this new TV show I'm watching, and he loves it. He loves cars, so he's like really into this show. I didn't think he was gonna like it that much, because we don't usually have the same tastes in humor. Like, for example, I love British humor, British comedy, British shows, and he just doesn't get it. He just absolutely cannot get British humor at all. So I always think of us as having very different tastes. Yeah, there's just a little recommendation. I'm just curious if any of you are watching it, and is it's just unrealistic to expect me to be cleaning it. 99% is good, you know? Can't you just say, wow, you really tried, you know? But we understand that it's inhumanly impossible to expect you to clean some of these places. So therefore, good job, and we'll pay you. That's what I expect to hear. Oh, I'm still seeing stuff. How is this one still have so much? And I'm pressing tab, and I don't even know if I'm imagining it. Am I seeing flashing orange? Or am I imagining it? I don't know. This is the worst part of the job, and why I don't like to finish jobs, because you are left looking for the teeniest scraps of dirt that you could find. Again, how am I expected to clean behind this license plate? But I did, you know. I did. Are you seeing any orange? The only bit is down here, and I don't know how it's physically possible for me to clean this bit anymore. I just don't know. Come on, guys, just tell me I've done a good job and let me go. Come on, everyone. What can I possibly have left to do? Seriously, seriously. Maybe I'll jump up top and look. Okay, I do see it. Okay. There's these teeny tiny specks of dirt. I mean, compared to how it used to look, come on, you know, it looked rough before. It was bad. So, there we go. There's that one. But what about this thing? I don't know if this thing is... Please. Please, enough. Free me from this mortal coil. I don't want to clean your car anymore. There should be a way to be like, okay, I've done 99.9% of the car. Okay, bike air intakes. Where is that? Where are the bike air intakes? This. It's flashing. It was flashing. Oh, there we go. Oh, now I'm finally getting the two left. Okay, it's all the Holler brake light. Really? Oh, right here. Wow, that was not much. Holler door handle. Okay, which side? This one, I guess. Oh, come on, again. You guys are ridiculous. And then the rear wheel mount, I swear, that's this thing that I've been trying. I'm really trying. At this point, I don't even see any orange. So I don't know what I could possibly spray at this point. Am I blind? Do you see orange? This is crazy. Oh, this is so wild. That's me in the blue power suit. Oh, they didn't catch me writing ASMR. It's a shame. Well, very neat. They liked it. They are gonna contract me to do something else. Whoa. Okay. Sure. I guess. This is not really what I'm used to cleaning. Realistically, do you not need me to sign an NDA or something? Shall we clean half of it again? I'm sorry. Is it moving? It's moving. So this thing is like active. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with this. Okay, I've been established as a non-target. Yeah, that makes me feel so much better. So much better. Do I get a bigger? Oh yeah, there's one here. Alright, let me go grab it. I guess I can leave it here for now and just... It does look like a scorpion, doesn't it? It does look like a scorpion. Oh shoot, I was trying to jump onto it. Alright, Mr. and Mrs. Scorpion. Oops. Nice, Scorpion. Nice, Scorpion. This is going great. I don't know why, but I've got such a hankering to play Breath of the Wild again. It's just a game I love so much. I wish I could erase all my knowledge of it. What would be your game that if you could completely erase your knowledge, just remember that it's great, you know, and you could get to relive it for the first time over again? See, for me, I say Breath of the Wild, not anything like Skyrim, because while I love Skyrim and it's like my favorite game, I get a lot of enjoyment from just replaying the game normally. So I don't necessarily need to experience it for the first time again. But a game like Breath of the Wild, you can only play that first once, you know? You only get one first time playing Breath of the Wild. And because so much of it is exploration based, like that's the main focal point of the gameplay, is discovering... I'm kind of stuck on this thing. You know, discovering like where shrines are and stuff like that, that you would lose. You'd have that meta knowledge, or you do have that meta knowledge whenever you go back and you replay. So that doesn't stop me from replaying it and still having a really good time. But it's definitely Breath of the Wild for me. If I could go back, do it all over again. Breath of the Wild is another one of those games that got me through a really hard time. Which is why video games, I think, are so important. You know, they do so much for us. That and Super Mario Odyssey got me through the hardest point of my life. And they gave me a reason to get up in the morning. I was excited to play those games. So, you know, don't tell me that video games aren't powerful and tools of therapy sometimes, because for me it was like therapeutic. I felt excited about something if you know what I'm talking about, then you know, hugs. I know that you've been through a hard time too. So yeah, video games are very powerful. They really are. And think about how many video games have made us feel an emotional connection, or we've, you know, how many times have you cried over a video game, making you feel things? For me, yeah, many times. Don't be afraid to admit that too. There's no shame in saying, you know, you cried at a video game or a film or anything. Tifa Lockhart, oh my god, I know that name. I only know that name because I've been told a million times that I look like her, which I disagree. I don't think I look anything like this cartoon character. I think I look like a person. But I guess I see what you mean. I kind of get it. Maybe when I didn't wear glasses it was better too, but now that the glasses are part of my identity, I get Alex Jen, I think that's her name, from Life is Strange. I remember when I first saw that character design and I was like, that does look a lot like me. Hey, you guys gonna give me royalties or something? You took my likeness. I think she's maybe meant to look a bit like MXM Toon, who does like the singing voice and all that. I forget who the voice actor is for Alex. I haven't played it. I'd like to play it purely because she looks like me, and that's cool and rare. So feels like I, you know, have a bit of a connection to the game. And I did play the first Life is Strange game, and that was really good. But I haven't. I don't think I finished it, and B, I haven't played any others. So I really gotta, you know, play more. And probably finish it. I remember playing that one for the first time too. It's hard to say what is like dirty. Sometimes it just looks like this right here. I know I can tell it's dirty, but it looks okay. I don't think it looks bad. This is a robot that's seen things, you know. This robot's got wear and tear. Not wrong with that, you know. Let me just move this back a little bit, and I can kind of step back and look at it. Looks cool. I feel like I need to clean more of the stinger bit. I don't think I can make it. Well, I mean, I make it to this point, but maybe I can. Hey, there we go. I don't like the fact that it's moving. That really concerns me. They couldn't have just like shut it off for today, just while I clean it or something. A little bit concerned for my safety, and I think that realistically they should be paying me some like hazard pay here, you know. Can I get hazard pay? No. I'm putting my life in danger because you guys said that you told it that I was not a threat, but I've seen that in movies before. I've seen that story a million times. Yeah, they're not a threat. They're not a threat. I can't stand up here. Where can I stand up? Here. There we go. That's better. Why did I get to clean this? Why couldn't I gone up and said, hey, can you guys be quiet? I'm filming ASMR. I have not done that yet. Okie dokie. How does it look now? I imagine it looks good from one angle, and even then, only half of it. Past that, it's probably like a bit of a hot mess. It's slightly shinier. It's more red. Oh my gosh. Okay, I take it back. There's just like, even here, there's so much. This is gonna take me forever. I prefer cleaning the houses, I think. They're more fun. How am I supposed to get in this bit? I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't paying attention. That bit's a mess. Even this is a mess. Are you talking about the robot? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. The fact that it has all these pieces and like inner mechanisms and all that makes me think that this is just a nightmare of a job. I mean, it already is a nightmare of a job. Look at this. It's like there's so much to do. It's insane. I think this one would take me forever. Yeah, give me a house instead. This is just too much for me. Just trying to set it down. It just set down. Well, it looks kind of cool. It looks cool. There's no way I'm cleaning this whole thing. It's gonna take me a million years. I landed on the spikes. I gotta clean more of this thing. And again, the fact that it moves, really deeply concerning. You can have put it in hibernation mode. Alright. And is this like an eye up here? Looks kinda eye-esque. A little bit eye-y. Or maybe it's just a light, so I can see. This half is for sure cleaner, but yeah, I don't know. I think you need to call in the big guns for this one, guys. Like, I'm one cleaner. I'm one person. And you guys look like you've got big bucks, right? Like, they look like if they can afford a giant scorpion robot, you can afford like at least 2 more cleaners. A whole team of cleaners. You can afford. Without a doubt. I can't believe they cheaped out and just hired me. Just because I was able to clean your car. Like, that is not the same thing. A car and a giant robot, scorpion robot, not the same thing, and it's still so dirty. Not the same thing in the slightest, and you know it. They know it's not the same thing. Signed an NDA for this and everything. Alright, let's see what other like little jobs I could do, because I've cleaned half of this thing. Give her, not really, technically I've only cleaned 44%, so, and I'm already a So let's clean another fountain, and it's called the mucking fountain. How funny is that? What is this? I've never. Is this a different, like? Why does it look different? You know? I don't know. Just it looks different this time. Alrighty. Well, I guess let's get into it. This is stone. So is it's all stone and a little bit of metal. I'm wondering if we could maybe buy cleaning liquid. Where's the store? The shop. You're all out of stock. You're all out of stock. Really? 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 Do I have to buy a soap nozzle? Okay, now you're still out of stock. Okay, that was a complete waste of my money. A complete waste of money. That barely does anything. Maybe I'll start with the gnomes. You guys remember when that gnome meme was big? I was recently reminded of it, and I was like, why did anyone? I'm sorry, but why did we think that was funny? To be honest, I never found it funny, but I definitely know there were people who liked it. This is easy to clean too. Yeah, maybe we start with the exterior, and then what's with this? How come it's not getting clean? Wow, I can really only. Alright, maybe this job is not going to be quite as easy as I thought. I'm gonna stand here. Oh, there's a shadow. I was like so confused for a second. I'm gonna start here. Mirror. Mirror. Do I need like an extension? Would it help if I had a short extension? Would that maybe? I don't know. Let me put on the long extension. Sorry, it's called the long extension. Maybe I'll rotate it. Alright, that's my line. Outer wall decoration. Then. Okay. You're useless. Wow, so I picked this job thinking, oh yeah, this one will be like so much easier, but man, this stone is it's tough, isn't it? This grime is like really sticks to the stone or something. And there's bits. Did I bring a ladder or anything? No, I did not. So how do I clean the little tops of this jug that the gnome is holding? Maybe I don't need to. Wow, guys, look at that. We've done 1%. 1 freaking %. other side. The legs, this jar. Under his tunic, I guess. The tunic area. The shoe. Oh, it's like all sorts. Okay, well, the gnome has been cleaned. Yeah, this one is tough. Muckingham Fountain might be something like I have to return to. I can get these little decoration guys. Gonna go see if I can get the top of this. Let's go down. Clean up all this algae or whatever it is that they've allowed to build up over the years. The one thing I don't like about power washing in real life is how much water it kind of wastes, you know. It definitely uses up a lot of water. That's why I think it's fun to have this game where the water's not real. We can waste as much water as we want. Because it definitely concerns me in real life. Don't like water wasting. Oh wow, we got that whole wall. Well, this wall's not done. There we go. Is that enough? No. Oh, this thing's still got some gunk in it. Calls for the red nozzle. The red nozzle. It's nice that I do split it up into these segments like that. That does help. And quite nice big segments, unlike the robot, which was like a million teeny tiny things. Even the bike was hard, you know. Did I get you? But the top hasn't finished. I think there might be some more on the back that I haven't gotten. It's nice to just zen out, clean a fountain, clean a giant scorpion death robot. I'm gonna get you. Alright, shall I get the interior? There's the wall cap. There's another wall cap. Another wall cap. And another wall cap. Feeling very good about this. That looks clean. That looks really nice. Let's get another one of these dang gnomes. It's not your fault you were so dirty, gnome. There's this park groundskeeper, like whoever's responsible for the upkeep of Buckingham Palace or whatever, really neglected you guys. I mean, look around, everything's nice and green, it looks good. What's going on here? Oh wow, look at our footprints. That's a cool detail. I'm not sure they originally had footprints when I was first playing this, you know. It's cute is this not enough? Come on. There we go. The red one is definitely good for cutting down that grime, but my gosh, it just takes forever to use such a small thing. And it's very satisfying to hear the little cling, you know, knowing that you've just completed a tiny bit of the puzzle or whatever. That's a good feeling too, yeah. All makes this so satisfying. Washing the grime, wash away, and being rewarded with a little satisfying blink when you finish a section. Very good. Very well done. Yeah, I got asked to also bring back Gas Station Simulator, which is another one that's real satisfying because you start with this gross, disgusting gas station and you get to build it up and run it. I was kind of shocked how fun this game was. I expect some of the sim games to not be great because a lot of them are asset flip games. If you don't know what I mean by that, there are a lot of assets, and by assets, that's things like this bench, this tree, this, you know, these are all assets. And a lot of studios make their own assets in-house. They hire artists, and those artists build the models, they texture them, they animate them if they move, and so on and so forth. But that's difficult, and it requires special knowledge and a lot of time. So some game engines have a store where you can buy your own assets, and they come rigged, which means ready to animate, and they are textured properly, and they're ready to go in game. They're ready to be implemented. And if you're wondering how I know all this, by the way, this is what I have a degree in. So I know what I'm talking about. And this is why you see a lot of the same objects in certain games. For example, House Flipper. A lot of the furniture that you see in House Flipper, you will see in other games. That's because they bought the assets. This does not indicate that it will be a bad game, but it might mean that the devs didn't have all the right knowledge. They didn't hire a lot of people. It usually just means it's a small studio starting out. They're working on like their first games, and they're trying to save time and money by buying assets rather than hiring people to make them. And some of these games where that buy the assets, some of them are good. House Flipper's really fun. And some of them are not great. So some people think it's a bit of a gamble when you look at an asset flip game, because it indicates that the studio isn't very big, might not know what it's doing, might not know how to optimize a game well, so it might run like crap even on a good PC, or requires a top-of-the-line PC, and yeah. So Gas Station Simulator is like one of those asset flip games. So I didn't necessarily have like the highest hopes for it. I didn't know, and it really shocked me how fun it is. It's really fun, and I got quite obsessed with it for a bit. Quite obsessed indeed. So maybe I will revisit it. Yeah, long story short, that was me saying that, yeah, I am always open to returning to a game. If you used to watch me play a game and I don't really play it anymore, and you wonder if I'm ever going to play it again, the answer is always maybe. I never like to properly give up on a game. There's only a couple of games, like in the history of my channel, that I've given up on. One of those, I don't want to name and shame, I'm not going to say it, but maybe people can guess. now, sadly, I've gotten a lot of requests to keep playing this game. I won't, because it doesn't fit the brand of what I like to put on my channel. I just didn't find that content to be relaxing too. I'm not against that content in my real life, but I try to curate games for the channel that's gonna be relaxing, you know? And that's why I even specifically act a certain way to be as relaxing as possible. You know, this isn't a gaming channel where you get people screaming and swearing over games. I'm always going to try to keep the content as relaxing as possible. So if there's ever a case when I abandon a game, it is for those reasons. The content was not very relaxing, or maybe wasn't very family friendly, and I would like to try to keep things family friendly. Yeah. So that is why. So other than that, I'm always open to going back and revisiting a game. Sometimes I just get bored of games, you know, guys. Like, sometimes I'll play a game a lot for weeks, maybe even a few months, and then, you know, I burn out. I'm like, okay, I can't touch this game again. And I'm sure you have that same issue. I get that way with The Sims a lot. I'll play The Sims like intently, I don't know, for weeks, and then I won't touch it for a few months. And I'm in that right now. I did just record a Sims video not that long ago, and I had a lot of fun. But sometimes that's all I'm in the mood for. I want to hop in, I want to build a house, or I want to decorate a house or an apartment, and I don't want to do gameplay. And that's that. That's just that. But that doesn't mean, again, that I'm never gonna film those videos again, because I might be like, you know what, yeah, let's play Gas Station Simulator again. Let's play The Sims. And then this way it also helps you guys don't get too bored with the same content over and over. I always try to shake it up, and I know that means that sometimes people don't see their favorite games all the time, but I do always pick games that I think would be fun or would be relaxing. So even if you see me post a video and you're not really sure about the game, maybe it doesn't look to be your kind of game, well, if you like the other things I play, you probably will like this too, because you all seem to have similar tastes to me. So yeah, give all the games I post a shot, or give the video a shot, because you never know. what was really cool is the ability to run your own shop in the game. And I'm having so much fun with that. I decided to open up a blacksmith shop, so like I go run out to the mines and get my ore and come back to the shop and I'd work on the orders that came in. Oh, it's so fun. I've always wanted a game like that. You know, that's only one of the kinds of shops you could run, like a general store. You could, I think you can run the tavern even. But there's all these cute little NPCs and everyone is growing and aging, you know, unlike Stardew Valley where the children remain children even if you play for 10 years. They grow every year and you grow every year. You start out as a kid in the kind of tutorial, and then, well, I don't want to spoil too much, but then, you know, you're an adult later and you can get married and you can have a family of your own, and eventually your character dies, believe it or not, and you continue the game as your children, which is just so cool. That's such a cool mechanic that we just don't see ever. Like, we never see that in a game, only in like Sims, but that's the whole point of the Sims. I also really like to go adventuring in it and fighting monsters. That's really fun. And there are this special shop where you can buy special stuff, and the currency of the special stuff is years. So that is how you can speed the game along and grow up and stuff. You can pay for things in years. How cool is that? I'm too paranoid to do that though. I'm so like scared because I have a dog in the game. The dog, you know, follows me around and I love this dog, and I'm like, if I buy something and it costs a year, then in game I disappear for a year and my poor dog is like, where did you go? And that just broke my heart, just the thought of this fake dog being sad that I thought that, you know, that they thought I abandoned them, and I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I get sad at the thought of my real dog thinking I abandoned her when I go to the grocery store for an hour or so. Because she does, you know. She's one of those dogs that if you leave the house, she's like, you're never coming back. Even though, do I always come back? Yes. She's very cute, and she's always excited to see you, even if you've been gone an hour. I just can't do that to this fake dog. I just can't abandon the fake dog. So I haven't bought any of the cool stuff, even though it would be really useful to have some of it. Really fun game. Really, really fun game. Excuse me. I wonder if it would help if I like put soap in the fountain and scrubbed as it was running, you know. I remember when I was younger, I was at my dance studio and I remember someone going, oh my gosh, look at the fountain. Outside the dance studio there was a little fountain, and it wasn't like belonging to the dance studio. It was in the plaza where, you know, this studio was. There were other shops, restaurants, and businesses and stuff like that. So we looked out and the fountain was bubbling. Just beginning to bubble, actually. So some teenagers had come by and filled the fountain with soap, and it was quite a mess. And the owners of this, you know, like little plaza were not happy, and they wanted to know if we saw anything, and we were all busy working in the studio, so like we didn't see anything, but it was a mess. Soap in the fountain. honestly, the algae is very red. It's kind of concerning. Like, why are you so red, you know? Why are you so red? Well, been at this for quite a while, so I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna go on for. Pretty cool that they just released the Midgard update. I was very confused because Midgard to me sounds Norse, so I thought it was going to be Norse related, but then it said Final Fantasy, and well, again, I know nothing about Final Fantasy, but I assumed it was set in Asia, or I don't know, maybe you guys are laughing at me, but it said Midgard. Don't get it. It didn't look like Midgard at all. It just looked like I was in a very nice parking garage. How's that? That's okay. The extension helps. Maybe I'll use that extension and I can kind of get some of it from over here. All those fancy fleur-de-lis things again. I'm gonna have to use the red nozzle. See if I can get it from here. I don't seem to be doing a good enough job. Well, trying. I am trying. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed another PowerWash simulator video. Lots of rambling and fun. Good, squeaky clean fun, am I right? And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Midgard stuff. Hopefully it meant more to you than to me. A lot of these kind of references are very lost on me, seeing as I don't play these other games that they reference, like even Lara Croft. As I told you guys, the last one, I didn't play any of the Lara Croft games really, so that's kind of a waste on me. But Final Fantasy 2. But for you, hopefully it's not lost on you, and you think it's a cool reference. That would be great if you guys enjoy it. And if you've got PowerWash Simulator yourself, you can go check out this new update just recently came out. Well, it just came out at the time of me making this video, but a bit of time, was likely passed. So yeah, due to the nature of the way I'm filming right now, I'm filming a few things early because I'm going to be really busy the week that this comes out, so I'm working really hard ahead of time to make sure that I have time to do all the things I need to do and get all the videos, all the ASMR out to you all that you need. And apologies, but that's also why I haven't been able to live stream recently. I know that I made a resolution that I was going to be live streaming a lot this year, and that hasn't happened so far, as well, you guys know unexpected things have happened, and obviously it's not like I could have expected this or you could have expected it, so it's no one's fault really. And now, as I'm feeling more up to it, I'm very crazy busy for another week at least, but after that, after I'm done with the busyness, we will get back on schedule. We will be doing some live streams. Hopefully some live streams to happen in the coming week or weeks. So if you enjoy seeing me live, or maybe you have yet to catch me live, stay posted on my channel. I usually try to do a heads up like a day or two before when they're gonna happen, and maybe I'll be able to start setting more of a regular schedule for them, like a weekly or bi-weekly even. Bi-weekly as in like 2 a week, not as in every other week. I know that the word bi-weekly is a little weird because it kind of could mean either way, right? It's a weird word. It's a very weird word. Yes. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If not, if you're not a live stream person, no worries. I mean, you don't have to go to them, but you can still enjoy my 3 times a week posting that I do, as always, here on the channel. Fine. Yeah, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss out on my uploads. If you don't trust YouTube for the notifications and all that, I made a Discord so that if you just join it, I will send you a notification when I post. That was the point behind it. So if you look, there's like a little announcements channel, and I tag everyone when a video gets posted 3 times a week. So if you want those notifications, join the Discord down below. There's always a link in my description. It's one of those links that's like always active, so you can always join it. And other people like to do things like post pictures of their pets, but the point of it is to get the notifications. But you can post pictures of your pets, I guess. Alright, enough blabbering from me. This has been Allison with another PowerWash ASMR video. Very satisfying. We washed a bike, we washed a truck, we washed part of a robot, and now we've washed part of a fountain. I mean, I'm feeling very accomplished today. And we made, wow, like $100. Great. I did spend $75 on something that I can't even use, to be fair. Because there's no soap for whatever reason. This universe, we're out of soap. I don't know what that's about. No soap. Ooh, that's bugging me. Alright, shall we step back and admire it? I know you guys are ready for this view. Ready? Na-na-na-na. Okay, it's not great because there's a bit of a mess on that gnome. But other than that, it does look really cool, and you can see what a huge difference our cleaning makes, right? Makes a huge difference, yeah. I might have to put on the long extension and clean this guy up a bit. So, thank you guys for joining me for another video. Leave a like and a comment for the algorithm if you want, or just say hi. I love it. I appreciate it. I love and appreciate you. I hope you get lots of rest tonight. Stay hydrated, drink lots of water. And I will see you all in my next video. Night night, everybody.